Yo, y'all, man, we got the GOAT. Great videos, man. Check them out. He will be linked in the description below. We got Too Lazy to Try. Whitney Cummings won't stop crashing out. Wow. Last time she was crashing out because people were exposing her for allegedly view botting or comment botting or whatever she was botting. And we saw when I did, she kind of, allegedly, it looks like something's not, you know what I'm saying? Something's going on here, right? But before we get to this, man, follow up on the third channel. This is our new and third channel. Yeah, follow up over on him. I have more channels, but I can't link them right now. I gotta wait like 30 days because YouTube's a bitch.
I must be so powerful and inescapable that people have to try and take me down. You can't be taken down if you're down. So I'm like, I'm up. What?
So she's already starting off on a heavy dose of cope? You're coping hard.
It also, dorks, if you're going through old episodes and cutting them up to make me look bad, you're just making my numbers go up because you're watching it. A hate watch is a watch, babe. Like, everybody go watch her podcast and see why it doesn't deserve the views it deserves.
All right, so it's good to see things are going well for Whitney Cummings. I mean, this lady's always going through something. Like a month ago, people made the observation that her podcast views are clearly inflated. So then she spent 20 minutes crashing out over it on her show. It was wild. She's somehow more unhinged than I thought. She also always argues with people in the comments now and blocks them if they're too mean. Like on Instagram recently, she went over words she auto blocks, and the list was hilarious. I guess you can't comment old, ugly, busted, Botox, annoying, and shrill. Surprisingly, she didn't have unfunny on there, but maybe she's just used to that at this point.
You do need to auto block words that filter out certain comments. I feel like not enough people talk about this. When people talk about all these negative comments and negative comments, being a woman rules. There's also some names that I've had to auto block because losers try to like drag me into their drama and I'm like not trying to participate. So there's some other specific ones. You might have your own specific ones. I'm telling you, block.
Yeah, I think if you're at a point where you're blocking comments, I think these words are getting to you. It's okay. I understand, bro. Like, when I get some, I don't get very bad ones, but when I get some, I'll be like, damn. I just take it on the chin, bro.
Comments.
So then after she got done talking about how people are too mean to her on the internet, she decided to insult this kid's YouTuber, Miss Rachel, which she immediately regretted and deleted her post about it because she got a ton of backlash for it. And now has been trying to do damage control, which of course doesn't seem to be helping. So I'm not that familiar with Miss Rachel. I just know she makes kids educational videos and she's really popular. She also is outspoken about what's going on in Gaza. And I saw recently she was in some controversy because she liked a tweet that said "Free America from the Jews." Then she deleted it, apologized, and said it was an accident. So I think Whitney saw this.
Yeah. Anti-Semitic, huh?
And thought maybe people are turning on her and saw this as an opportunity to go after her. Like Whitney, it seems like already found her annoying. And maybe it's because of her take on Israel. I know Whitney claims to be Jewish. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but either way, Whitney said, "Miss Rachel was always off base, dude. Why does she talk to kids like they're deaf morons? Also, if you need to dress like a toddler to trick them into liking you, that's information to give to a mental health professional."
Number one, on Threads in 2026 is different. Yeah, if you got more likes, if you got more comments than likes, something's not off. Something's off here, sorry.
And I think Whitney also posted a video about it too, but I don't think anyone saved it before it was deleted. Once she started getting backlash, she deleted everything. But people saved this post and were sharing it, and she was getting so much shit for it. Then she started coping, which obviously did not help at all, because it seems like she's still kind of being passive-aggressive about it. She says she didn't know that Miss Rachel is specifically for neurodivergent kids. Like, now Whitney understands that's why she talks to kids like they're deaf morons, and that's why
Yeah, it's like, I understand if you don't want to do research, which I'm fine with, because I hardly do some. Like, I really don't that much. But, like, if you're gonna, like, do all that shit, come on, do a little. Do a little. Fuck's sake, man. Like, I mean, I hardly really speak on, like, situations, but, like, every time I kind of do, Like, I try to get all like majority of the information, which I don't think I don't like to do research. I would do it, but it's like, if you're gonna like know about the hate, at least know the back. At least know the fucking who you're hating on. For fuck's sake, woman.
She decided to delete her post, but apparently that's not even true. And people keep trying to tell her, like, no, her content's for everybody, but she doesn't seem to want to listen because she just keeps repeating the same thing about how she didn't realize Miss Rachel's content was specifically for neurodivergent kids. Also, she acts like she's in this tough position being a comedian and a mom, and she's having a tough time trying to balance it. Like she said, I'm new to being a mom and a comedian. I'll probably make more mistakes. I'm not surprised when Reddit bros attack me anymore, but the mom
Name, you're 43. What do you mean you're new?
space is a curveball. I'll be more careful and get thicker skin because I know how exhausted moms are and how precious your kids' heroes are. And she also said I have misophonia and get overstimulated, so I don't do well when people are very loud in my face, and my son doesn't respond well to it. So it's crazy to hear Whitney Cummings say she doesn't do well with people that are very loud in your face, when that's exactly how she is. And same thing on Bert Kreischer, who she's good friends with, and most of her comedian friends. So I don't know what the hell
Surprised his shirt isn't off.
she's talking about. She also said some kids entertainers do this and it's frustrating, but I didn't even know Miss Rachel was specifically for neurodivergent kids. And once I learned that, I took it down. I made a mistake as an entertainer, but y'all attacked me on purpose. And again, Whitney said, I made a TikTok about Miss Rachel. My son and I don't do well with loud, intense talking, so it's not working in my house, even though that sounds perfect for her house. But she said, maybe that will change. I also have notes for Winnie the Pooh. I'm new to the mom space, so thanks for your patience. And of course, now she's trying to play the victim and act like everybody's coming after her for no reason. Like, she posted this random message she got from somebody where they said, you are done. You have no idea what's coming. Watch yourself, Miss Girl. And then she said, not sure what else I can say, except I didn't know Miss Rachel was for neurodivergent kids, and I should have done more research. I've been doing videos on being a new parent and the things we watch. To give out my number and dox me and my kid isn't necessary.
Ma'am, we don't care about what you're doing as a new parent. Like, number one, I understand haters are crazy, and haters will probably give you more support than some of your, like, not loyal fans, but, like, probably some of the medium level fans. Like, yeah, I kind of like him. Haters will support you until you fall off the face of the earth. Even then, they might still hate on you. So, haters are gonna hate, bro. And there's some valid hate, and there's some not valid hate. But, I mean, not trying to be rude, but I don't think maybe she doesn't deserve all of it she's getting, but, like, you're not helping yourself from this.
Thanks. And also, she's like, so nobody can make fun of Miss Rachel. And she keeps bringing up how she criticized Winnie the Pooh as well, and people didn't care as much about that. So this crash out might be the funniest Whitney's ever been. Like, she definitely does not like Miss Rachel and wants to take shots at her, but now people are forcing her to walk it back and apologize, even though she doesn't seem to really feel bad about it, and kind of just seems to be mocking the people that are mad at her. So she should just double down at this point. Like, she also made a couple of TikToks about it, too.
If you think the Taylor Swift fans are intense, wait till the Miss Rachel fans come for you. So I did take the video down that I made about Miss Rachel. I didn't know that she was for neurodivergent children.
Man in the background.
I just didn't know that. Some people told me that she is. Other people are saying, no, she's not. I don't know the answer. But, you know, I do think it's possible to be a parent and a comedian. Hopefully, we'll see. I was sort of mostly focusing on how she doesn't change her clothes. She wears her overalls and her pink outfit, and it's hard for me to convince my son to change.
And then the audio cuts out, so she had to do another video. But in her original post about this, where she got a ton of backlash, she should have just made the point she was making at the end there, you know, about how Miss Rachel wears the same outfit, and it's already hard enough for her to get her kid to change. Like, if she had just said that, I think people would have been fine. But instead,
what? Is this what you're bitching about? What's his name? Blippy? He wore the same fucking clothes. He sold the fucking clothes. I remember that shit. What is she talking about, bro? It's like, I think she's just a hater. I think she's hating, maybe because she's jealous. But, like, I don't want to be rude, but do we remember when comedians were funny? Because, like, now these comedians are just talking. No, we're here for the jokes. We're not here for your stupid takes. I'm sorry. That's not what we're here for. We're not here for your fucking takes. We're not here for who you like and who you dislike. Ma'am, shut up and tell a joke. I'm not trying to be. Is that rude? I don't think it is. But just because you're a celebrity, quote unquote, and you got followers, doesn't mean we're here for your fucking takes. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. I'm not trying to, that's me with the majority of, I guess, quote unquote celebrities, if you like to say. It's even if I agreed on them, I probably won't. I mean, I probably will some. But even if I will, dude, you're just a bought and paid for prop. Shut up. Not her. I don't think she got sponsorships like that, but.
Said she has to say Miss Rachel needs to talk to a mental health professional, which I think is just projection. But Whitney's obviously having a tough time being a mom and a comedian, which makes sense because she's already barely a comedian. But this might be some of her best work. You can tell she's being so passive aggressive about it. And it almost feels like she's trying to troll the people that are mad at her. In her second video, she's like, listen, I get it. If somebody made fun of Thomas the Tank Engine, I'd be pissed too. And at the end, she's like, I'm trying not to be funny in this video because I know I can't joke about this sacred person. So she definitely does not like Miss Rachel and doesn't understand why people are so upset with her. And it's hilarious, seeing her have to reluctantly walk this back because people are mad at her.
I should have known more about Miss Rachel and the way that, she speaks in her videos. It does overwhelm my son, but maybe he's just not old enough.
2 years old. I'm looking it up right now. Sorry if it doesn't look like I'm paying attention.
That's all I'm going to say. He struggles with people being in his face really loud. I'm navigating him and what he reacts to, and I only have the experience of raising my son, so I'm sorry if it wasn't the same experience that you guys have had with Miss Rachel. And I'm sure that maybe when he gets a little bit older, he's going to be obsessed with her. Maybe I just showed it to him a little bit too young. I've made videos before about other children's icons. They haven't gone this poorly, like Winnie the Pooh, not wearing pants. If someone, made fun of Thomas the Train, I'm sure I would be just as pissed as you guys are at me. So fair, and I'm navigating it not well at the moment. And I did not know about all the deeper, it became about Palestine and Israel and all these other things. I didn't know that I was stepping into that. And I should have known that I was. And I should have done more research. I should have known more about her. I should have known more about the situation. It was unnecessary.
So who's the father of the kid? I'm trying to look that up. Is he nowhere to be found? Do we need to call Dora? Sorry.
Frankly. And it's a really scary time as well right now. Tensions are high.
Scary.
What's going on in the world is terrifying.
Ma'am, you need chapstick on your lips. I'm not trying to be rude. You're not scared, ma'am. You're in a airport filming videos. Ma'am, you're not scared. Shut up. No one's trying to hear that shit. I'm scared right now. Ma'am, you probably live in a gated community. No, come on. Stop lying.
So, I apologize if I added any stress to anybody's day, or maybe being mad at me was a nice diversion from being mad at what else is going on in this country. So thanks for listening. Thanks for your patience. And I'm a little insecure that this video is not funny, but I'm really going to just try to not make jokes around this sacred person that I obviously need to learn more about. And new mom. I'm going to start navigating things a little bit differently.
New mom? Ma'am, you've been a mother for a year and a half. Or 2 years now. When did she give birth? I don't know.
To children's heroes. Got it.
And now people are telling her she shouldn't have caved to the mob. So she really opened a can of worms with this. And it's hard to believe she didn't know about Miss Rachel's take on Palestine, because I think it's pretty well known. That's one of the only things I knew about her. And I think because Tim Dillon referenced it before on his podcast, who Whitney's friends with. And also, Whitney made that comment about her right after she got caught up in that controversy where she liked that tweet about the Jews and people were calling her anti-Semitic. And Whitney said Miss Rachel was always off base, which to me kind of sounds like she's piggybacking off the controversy. Like, oh, you guys are just now figuring out that she sucks. Like, let me tell you how annoying she is. But who the hell knows what's going through that lady's head? She's out of control. But let me know what you guys think about it. And make sure you check out my Patreon. I actually just posted.
Yeah, ma'am, you gave birth. I spelled her name wrong. You gave birth the 23rd. Yeah, you're new, but it's been 2 years, guy.
Video on there about Andrew Tate and how he's getting a ton of shit for selling out to the Jews. And Rogan admitted Trump is using the chaos in Minnesota to distract from the Epstein files. And also Tim Dillon has completely jumped off the Trump train and is getting shit for it. And there are over 160 other exclusive videos on there. So if you're a fan of the channel,
W. Tim Dillon. We like Tim.
and want extra content, make sure you check it out. It's definitely worth it. I'll put
Great videos, man. Okay, Grandma, time for bed. Damn. Blocking the word unfuckable is about... like, I don't, like, I know how to. Like, I can. Like, I know how to. But I never thought of, like, yeah, I'm gonna block this word. That sound bad to say. I've never thought I'm gonna go block a word. I don't know. You know, some people doing their chats and shit, but I never thought that. Guys, she's really not bothered. By the way, did you know that she's a new mother? Did you know that? Because she said it too many fucking times. Has a bottle of Prime on her desk. That's all we need to know. Facts. Someone hated on me for saying that. I was like, babe, she was calling people, well, you're a grown ass man. Man, you're promoting Prime. And you're 42. Fuck up. She's mad because Miss Rachel is loved and she has never been. Yeah, exactly. You guys gotta let me know what you think about this. This was a good one. And I mean, whose side you're on? Miss Rachel. Oh, I gotta fart. I'm not going to. Miss Rachel, Whitney Cummings. I don't know. But did you know she is a new mother? Just letting you know. Just letting you know.